Everybody, Darren Slaughter, DarrenSlaughter.com. It is Monday morning after the Pope's visit this weekend. And I got to tell you, while we loved having the Pope in the city, and he did some great things while he was here, we sure are glad to get our city back, because you couldn't move an inch around this area from last Sunday to today. It's just starting to get back to normal. But we were happy he was here, and it was a great visit. So hopefully safe travels to him, and he's back in Rome. But today I want to talk about being authentic and watching the Pope over the weekend. Part of what I saw with this guy is, this guy's the real deal, right? He's his background. He's a Jesuit priest, so he's lived in. Sorry for the road noise. They're digging up this road, but he's lived in a lifestyle that has really just dedicated and shown himself to being a man of his word, and he's lived like a pauper, and he practices what he preaches. He's a pretty authentic, legitimate dude. And an example of not being authentic and not being who you are and what you say you are is I follow a social media agency on Instagram because they posted nice pics, and that's the whole point to Instagram. But the other day, and over weeks and months you don't notice it, but the other day they posted a pic, and I read their caption, and it was, "Getting ready for a client meeting, but we're gonna play some ping pong or something before." And I look at the picture, and it's a stock image picture that I've used on our site. I thought, that was weird. So then I just kind of looked back in their entire portfolio on Instagram, and damn it, if every picture in their portfolio wasn't a stock image that I've seen. There are probably 5 or 10 great stock image websites on the web, and a lot of them that offer it for free. And they offer kind of like, hipster type photographs of sunsets and people working and stuff. So it's what's kind of popular today to use for blog posts. And if you look at our blog posts, you'll see that we use some of them as well. But every one of these posts I look at, and I see the caption, it's like, getting ready to board a plane, and first we're going to have a coffee, or just setting down, just walking into a meeting. And all the pictures that they're using are stock images that everybody can use. Now, listen, they may very well be walking into a meeting, getting onto a plane, playing ping pong. But if you're using these pictures, and somebody like me who's in the business knows you're bullshitting, well, you lose every bit of credibility whatsoever. If you're actually playing ping pong, why not take a picture of your team playing ping pong? If you're actually sitting down to having a cup of coffee, show a picture of you having a cup of coffee. If you look at my Instagram feed, you'll see there's coffee flying around all over the place, but they're legit, real pictures. The point to all this is, I go from one guy being as authentic as possible to another company that's being as inauthentic as possible. Is over the long haul, your shit gets sniffed out if you're janky with the information that you put out there. You have to know who you are, and you have to know who you're talking to, and you have to know what you're about, right? You have to know the buzzword today is know your DNA. Listen, I'm a middle-aged fat guy that's going gray with Paulie Walnut's gray streaks in his hair, but I happen to know a little bit about marketing, and I happen to know that I can help a specific group of people who typically have trouble with marketing. And the whole genesis to this business was predicated on this one notion. This one notion is why everything I do exists today. I can't hang a nail, not a single nail. And the irony is that I help contractors sell their nails every day. That's what we do. That's what we do here. That's what I've set this whole thing up predicated on, is because you need help doing what you do. And I just happen to have a big of enough mouth and have read enough material in 30 years to get to a place where I think I can help you do that. So know who you are, and then for all of your faults and for all of your scars and for all of your pluses and all of your minuses, just be that person, be that company, be what you are. And there's going to be some people that can't stand you. I got plenty of people that can't stand me. They think I'm full of shit. They think that what I say doesn't work, and oh, SEO this, and SEO is awesome, and SEO is awesome, and SEO is awesome, and that's great. You know what? But I'll spend $5 and beat all of your SEO and get at the top of the page in 5 minutes, and you just spent 10 grand on SEO. But that's not the point. The point is just make yourself actually authentic, and I promise you, you will find people who know, like, and trust your opinion because their opinions are like yours. And they're the type of people that you want to work with. You don't have to work with everybody. You want to work with the people that you're going to probably have the best experience with. And people that you're going to have the best experience with typically are the people that think like you. So get your opinion out there, get your thought process out there, and let other people who think like you come to you. That's it. Have a good one.